All right, thanks a lot. Take for example an IT company and them, say for example, they're wanting to replace computers. So the cardinal rule to creating a sustainable model or strategy around, let's say, replacing computers, number one is you have to know and identify what your carbon footprint of what it is that you're using. And so I did a little bit of research around sort of like computers, and it was actually very interested in terms of what that carbon footprint is. It is said that to make one laptop, you need to cut down 5 trees. You use about 1,200 minerals, use about 190,000 liters of water just to refine those minerals, as well as potentially using about 948 kilograms of carbon dioxide going back into the atmosphere. Then you need to take that, multiply by the number of computers that you're using in your organization, and then if you are replacing those computers every 3 years and within a cycle of 10 years, you're going to need to multiply that by 3. And then that you will realize what your carbon footprint is, and you realize that is an excessive use of natural resources. That's number one. And number two, you then now need to go out and find mitigating or alternative solutions that have got a lower carbon footprint. And then there you'll probably find that you can use remanufactured laptops that have got a lower carbon footprint. And then secondly, you need to determine as a procurement policy for the organization, do you acquire laptops on a 3-year basis or every 5 years because you want to decrease that carbon footprint? Fourthly, you now need to go and make sure that you get buy-in from the organization. And so if, let's say for example, you are selling those computers to your customers, it's important that you alert your customers of the carbon footprint and give them the alternatives. And then the last one, or the second last one, is that you need to make sure that you've got a waste disposal policy. How do you get rid of those laptops? Do they get recycled, or are there options for your customers as well? And last but not least, replenish. You could potentially fund an organization or contribute towards an organization that is planting trees, where you can say, we are funding an organization and we make sure that for every laptop that we buy, we are contributing towards 5 trees being planted. So that is a sustainable strategy that one could potentially look into. Less resources and just a matter of making sure that you understand your carbon footprint, and then you take it from there.
Great example, great research, great numbers, shocking numbers,
Shocking.
but a great example. Well, that's it for today's insert on ESG. We'll be right back straight after this.